What's up guys, it's Doyler here, and we are back for the final day of the DA Flame Shrine series. If you saw yesterday's video, you saw that we improved a bit on our day 1 total of 48 billion. We did 132 billion yesterday, but we are still in a solid second place. Even 132 will get us a little under randomized. I'd love to push for first, but we'll have to see what happens. While I get my team set up, if you appreciate my content, if you enjoy my content, I'd really appreciate if you hit those like and subscribe buttons down below. But let's get into it. So yesterday I do think that the Death Swarm did better than our Sigmund, so we will run him in the front again with the, I guess, energy source. There's no real reason to run him with a Demon Bell, even if he gets the extra energy. We will also run the Drake in the front. Full Assassin, he did not need that 2-2 split. We will give him that glittery Demon Bell. Since he will be in the front, maybe take a few more basic attacks, give our Ithaqua and Heartwatcher more energy. Still running speed HP, still running 3-1-3. In our backline we have that Ithaqua running the 3-1 split with the accessory, crit attack, glittery Antlers Cane, full red with a Purify. You're used to this by now. Sorry, running through it. Delcaium, attack, Queen's Blade, 3-1. Delcaium, attack, 3-1. Gonna swap out this Fearless for the Staff Punisher of Immortal. We tried to run that Fearless yesterday, and oddly enough, they managed to die on the round where they had the Fearless, and survive on the round they didn't. So, clearly not what makes or breaks the difference. And finally our Heartwatcher, 2-2 split, speed HP, and the final Demon Bell. So we'll run this again, same setup as yesterday, hopefully do a little bit better. Still run a Phoenix, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Turn back on 2x speed. So it would be nice to have the Purify on those Delcaiums, but it's not really worth pushing for. So the Death Swarm dies, that's okay. Delcaiums are about half health. Oh, yeah, so the problem is we need to get those replications out on the attack debuff sooner rather than later. After this, let's actually try going a burnless setup. We can run... What can we run for burnless? Let's try Belrain in the front and burnless, see how that goes. We'll skip through this, it'll be low, 10, 20 billion. 12 billion, sort of expected. So the reason I don't want to run Siggy is his dots may get replicated, so the less things that we can replicate, the better. Let's try running Belrain with the 2-2 split attack and an energy source on her. Do we want to run energy, or do we want to run something with attack? More attack would give us more healing. Let's run her with mage and attack damage. She doesn't really need to get her... let's get her heal out first round just to keep those Delcaiums alive. Yeah. So let's try Dragon and Belrain for this one. A little bit of experimentation today. Oh, I regressed my Dragon. Alright, we're trying Phoenix without burn. You saw it here first, guys. Let's see how this goes. The Phoenix should still be a higher damage versus that 120 Dragon, but we can give it a try. So that heal is keeping our Belrains a little bit higher topped off. We are going to lose out on that burn damage though, but as long as we can get significant damage elsewhere. Here comes that Phoenix buff. Does get Ithaqua, that's good, and she will get an active. That's a great start. So the Belrain actually does not die, which is nice, but she's clearly not going to do a lot of damage. Her attack buffs will help though if we can get those. Ithaqua 228. Yeah, these actives are clearly pretty low without that burn damage. She does get the Phoenix buff though. I'm guessing this will be in the 20 to 30 million range. We are replicating just her dots at least, and we will check round 14 to see if they're any decent. A third Delcaium would be nice for this setup. Oh, she misses that one. The later rounds are important with that Antlers Cane ramp up. She will get one more active. Won't be under a Phoenix buff, it looks like, though. Oh, yeah, no. Our last active. We'll watch these dots. I'm guessing they'll be low 1 billion range or so. 1.9 billion, so not terrible on the dots, but yeah, that Belrain is taking some 34 billion with a more consistent team is kind of nice, but I would love to push those higher 40, 50 billion runs again. At this point, we would need 60 billion a run, so let's try that same team. Is our dragon at least the last tier? Let's take a look at how he's doing. Nope, he's not even worth running. Okay. So the Phoenix is still preferable. Who do we want to run with that survivability? Do we want to try running? See, the problem with Sigmund is, well, yeah, the burn just adds too much damage and lowers our consistency. So let's run the burn again, and we will swap these Delcaiums to a 2-2 split. Let's see if they can survive with the burn. We will keep them with the attack artifacts. We don't want to lose too much damage. That is what we tried yesterday, was swapping those artifacts out. Alright, so we will go back to the Deathsworn, who still has the energy artifact. The problem is with 2 Delcaium, the consistency is pretty hard, because if you don't replicate those attack debuffs very quickly, DA will just smoke the team. Okay, so not too much damage on those Delcaiums yet. Deathsworn's still alive, which is nice. He'll take a few more attacks to save the Drake's energy. Phoenix buff does hit the Athaqua, and our Delcaiums are not petrified. Hopefully that's enough on those attack debuffs before the next round. That one Delcaium is looking kind of low. Oh, yeah, see guys, it's hard. We got 13 billion. It's nothing to laugh at. 4 attacks of 13 billion is still better than our day 1 total, but it is quite hard to get that final damage, and we don't have another Delcaium copy quite yet. What we can do, we could try and just bring that Garuda, but she's not going to help with the survivability any. We'll swap the Delcaiums back to attack since they are dying anyway. Give them the 3-1 that they so much want. If we run, we'll run Sigmund again. He's not going to give us as good of a burn if he dies, but that's just going to give us more dots to replicate, really. DA is obnoxious if you cannot survive those early round active skills. Belrain, yeah, we'll run Belrain again. She's going to give us some more consistency. Oops. We're not going to get that huge damage, but I think that's about all we can hope for at this point. I would love to run a third Delcaium in place of this Belrain, really replicate those Heartwatcher debuffs quicker. Alternatively, you could try maybe Dragon and going burnless with this lineup. It might be a little higher damage, but unfortunately that Dragon is still pretty low level. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, see, I mean, round 1, those Delcaiums are already looking at 50% health, so that Belrain quick heal helps to keep them topped off until those debuffs can get replicated. Yeah, they would have died this round. I did not change my... I guess my Belrain's actives are probably fine, or enables are probably fine. She's probably running full attack. So we'll get another active in... the Phoenix buff is... Yeah, she'll have a Phoenix active next round, hopefully. Phoenix buff does not hit the Athaqua, 200 million. Yeah, so Belrain makes this team a lot more survivable, but clearly you lose out on some significant damage. Can we get a Phoenix buff in time? Yes, Athaqua, perfect. 343 million. Yeah, so I'm guessing we'll still have dots in the 1 to 2 billion range, 30 to 40 billion, which is great damage for a team like this, especially if you already have the Belrain, but you're not going to be topping the leaderboards as much as you'd like. So let's see what our dots are at this round. Phoenix buff does hit a Thakwa. Ooh, 700 million. This will be, I guess, 20 billion. This was bad replication. Yeah, 18 billion. 4 of it. Only 4 billion from a Thakwa. DA is a rough one. It's definitely a team I need to optimize. I wish I could have done more testing with Dragon or maybe even Rogan, but that's going to be it, guys. It's our first second place finish since starting this army, but we learned a bit. We tried a bit. Better luck next week. Remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you guys like what I'm doing. Catch you guys tomorrow.